Good evening, everybody, and welcome back once again to Rogues Gallery Live. Good evening, everybody. Like I said, it is Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and it is Rogues Gallery Live, episode 203. I'm joined by these amazing gentlemen. It's great to have a couple of these guys back. I know they've been on the road, and there's been all kinds of family shenanigans going on, but we got Matt Martin in the house. How's it going, sir?
Doing good. Kind of glad to be back on with the OGs and all that and catch up with you guys.
So we were just talking before, business has been going super well for you, so I know you've been super busy. But we're glad you could hang out with us for a little while tonight. Good to have you back. We got the man of the hour, freshly, I guess, married off, I guess is how you could say it, I guess. Or
both kids.
Both kids. I was going to say, both. Yeah, you officially done it in it's like a 2-year span, kind of. Was it a year and a half span?
About a year and a half, exactly. That's exactly right, Chris. Good memory.
So I know it's been a long time coming, but congratulations on the big Mary, and that's awesome. And now you're now what are you gonna do with yourself?
I don't even know. I don't even know what to focus on. It's exactly. It's been a busy time, and it's funny. Went through it first with my son. Funny enough, who's the younger one. My son, for those who don't know, is 27, and it's a whole different story going through it with a girl. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Probably a lot more money, I would guess, too, right?
Just a smidge.
That's kind of what I figured. Yeah.
Story. It was fantastic. Everything went well. So at least at the end of the day, it all went smoothly.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looked like a beautiful time, and it looked like you got to spend plenty of time with the family. So that's always good. Yeah. It's always good.
Thank you. Yep.
And then, of course, we have Mr. Delaney, fresh off of his Disneyland. Did you go to Disneyland again today?
No, just Sunday.
Well, that sounds pretty good. It sounds good. I say we were just talking before I came down, because we're planning on just doing a day when we come out to San Diego, and what was it, $630 I think for the 4 of us to go one day.
Oh, what?
I said, and it's like, and why didn't we get an annual pass?
Wow. Whoa, what is that? Ooh, you froze.
I did?
Yeah.
Like just for a second?
Was it just for me?
I think
maybe. I mean, I could put this back up.
Maybe I froze. Oh.
Maybe you did. I still got the graphic.
That happens to me every once in a while, where my Wi-Fi blinks and you guys all freeze for a second. I panic, and then you'll come back on.
Okay.
I mean, I could change this to Dan's face.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that just in case, But anyway, I couldn't believe that $630, which is pretty crazy.
That's actually less than I would have guessed. For
really?
Jesus.
Is that for both parks?
One park.
One park. So it's about $180 per park.
Yeah.
That's about right. Yeah.
So, as we were talking about, do we really need to go to DCA? And I'm like, really, Radiator Springs and Tower or Guardians is really the only two that we love. So it's like, is it worth it? Plus, we have to leave about by 7:30, I think, to catch the train down to
fun.
Yeah, down to La Jolla. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, how are you guys doing?
Wow. I saw the Supergirl trailer, and I'm more excited to see Supergirl than Superman.
I agree. I think it looks pretty fun.
It looks Snyder-ish with the dark tones in it. It looks very Snyder-ish.
Have you guys seen any movies this summer? I don't know if you guys heard this or not, but we had a hailstorm, and the hailstorm destroyed our mall.
Ooh.
And basically everything in our mall has closed down with the exception of a few stores, but the damage was so bad. The owners are in California somewhere. They never put any money into the mall. and all of this, it was like, baseball size hail, and it just destroyed the roof of the mall. So we've lost like one of our Mexican restaurants, Carlos O'Kelly's. We lost our AMC theater. They just completely shut the theater down. So we don't have a theater in town.
That sucks.
And so on. But so we don't have any movies. And so I don't know if have you guys seen anything yet that's been out? Obviously, He-Man and
I want to see He-Man this weekend. I want to see He-Man. Yeah.
I think it looks good.
Yeah. I mean, just nostalgia. I went to see The Mandalorian. 50. I don't like, and I hope it's no spoiler alert. So spoiler. I don't like how they made the Hutt crew, Jabba the Hutt's family extension, cute. Put it that way.
Yeah.
I don't see Jabba the Hutt as cute. Anybody in his family, I don't see them as cute. But of course you got you already got the cute, guy in it. I'm like, why do we need to make Jabba's crew cute too? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Best part to me of the whole movie was seeing Sigourney Weaver in the X-Wing. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying?
Everybody just says it's really like just 2 episodes together. Like that's basically what it was. Did you get that feeling too? Like it's just something that you would have watched.
Like a movie. Yeah, it didn't feel like a movie, put it that way.
That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to go from TV to the theater. How do you scale up?
Right.
Movie,
Transformers did it with the animated movie back in the day. They killed Optimus Prime.
They did. That's right.
And G.I. Joe did too. Remember the G.I. Joe movies? Man, in the theater.
Yes, that's right. It was Serpentor. Through that snake spike or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Did he kill Duke, if I remember? That was a big deal.
Yeah, that was a big deal to see somebody die.
Yeah, you never kill the heroes. And they're like, whoa, this was like
And Don Johnson was the voice of one of the main characters. And then Burgess Meredith was the voice of the snake dude.
Was he really?
Yes.
Was it when Cobra Commander turned into the snake guy?
No, it wasn't. It was
Serpentor then.
It wasn't Serpentor. It was like one of his like 3 new people, the guy with the wings, remember? And then he had the guy that was half human, half snake. That was Burgess Meredith.
That's cool. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
And Don Johnson, as soon as like the guy opened up as he was like a rookie on the team, I forget his the G.I. Joe character, but I was like, that's Don Johnson's voice. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool to see it as an adult,
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What about you, Dan? Have you seen anything? I know you've been busy.
Yeah. No, we had the chance to go see Michael, which is phenomenal. I mean, wow. I was blown away. I thought if for no other reason than the nephew that portrays Michael for the big chunk of the movie, to never have acted before, the performance is off the charts. And I'm not just talking about the singing and dancing, which is phenomenal, but his acting is, wow, was he really impressive young man. So I really enjoyed Michael, but I've been a Michael Jackson fan I think most of my life. So that was great. And then just this past weekend, for those history buffs, we went to see Pressure with Brendan Fraser.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the story of how they managed the weather forecast ahead of D-Day, which doesn't sound terribly exciting, but it was a major, major, major factor. And it's just a fascinating movie, how just a couple of people made such a big difference in what would turn out to be the history of the world. It's just
I want to see that for sure.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Again, more great acting performances turned in on that one too.
That's awesome.
And I saw Mando. I thought it was a fun take. I don't disagree. It seems like a couple of episodes stitched together, but it was good. The production value was good. It was fun. It was a popcorn, as Matt likes to say,
Yeah, popcorn, just go get some popcorn and, get out the house,
Enjoy it for what it is,
Yeah.
Well, Matt, you mentioned Superman and Supergirl earlier. They did release this photo.
Yep.
Which I thought was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Obviously, kind of harkens back for me like the old Superpowers toys when I had them when I was a kid. But obviously, Lex Luthor. looking cool.
Well, it's cool that they're not taking big gaps in between the movies. They're just,
Yep.
hey, let's go ahead and film another one. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Type thing
I
like
agree.
that.
Yeah.
Because, it's just, with the delays, you run in, hey, okay, we waited 2 years. Now let's get started filming. And then there's delays. That happened with Batman, remember? It was supposed to be out like last year or something. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And the Batman is filming, so I'm excited
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're going to do basically the long Halloween? I mean, it sounds
Looks that way. I don't know. It'd be nice if they would put it that way. It'd be nice.
Scarlett Johansson playing Harvey's,
Yeah.
fiance or whatever. I mean, it just kind of makes you think that's kind of the direction they would go.
Yep, exactly. The characters are lining up that way.
Mhm.
It'd be pretty neat. But I wanted to show everybody my I showed you guys, but like just got this in.
Oh, cool deal.
Oh, how cool is that?
Let me see. It's a little bit clearer probably if I do
Yeah,
that.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
That one's a good one.
And then this will be the pairing. So I was really excited. I got this from.
Are you going to frame them
Albert Moy.
together?
I think I'm gonna do them separate. I think I'm gonna have them kind of catty corner, but still looking at each other, kind of like this, or maybe like this.
Put Batman higher.
Batman will be higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because Joker, if you look, Joker's a little bit bigger.
He's bigger on the page, and
So
and
I think
like
that
Batman's looking down, anyways. So
yeah,
yep, that'll be great.
I almost spent some money today. I almost bought this.
That's cool.
So that's
I do like it.
That's a Clay Man cover.
Yeah,
I think we've all probably had the art print at one point. It's kind of a green and purple art print.
Yep.
But it was $3,000, so I didn't buy it. But it's on.
Chris, I'm going to give you some kudos. You've been on a no art thing for knock on some wood. Let me find it.
I know.
So you need to stay off that.
I know this is my first one. Obviously, this is $1,200 or whatever it is, grand.
Yeah. But you need to, now you're hopping into the Marvel, which is awesome. No problem there. But I think you're doing a better job. But okay, let me rephrase that. Okay, you're all over the place, like always. Okay,
always.
But you need to focus it on one or the other. The art, which you done did the art game 4 or 5 years. Okay, so hey, have fun, great. Now you can focus on the statues. You know what I'm saying?
I do feel like I can because like most of my space is filled. I've got a few spots over here I could use on this wall. I'm putting my Matteo Scalera up there and things like that. But most of my side walls are filled, with the exception, obviously, of I hit up Jason this week. Heroes Con is coming up and David's going to be there. So I asked him for a Talia al Ghul that would finish out that wall. And then there might be a couple other like hero head sketches, like I mentioned, Gordon and Alfred.
Yep.
And then, do 2 or 3 of those and then call it good. And I think I'll be good for a while. I don't really think I mean, unless something just happens to come up, I don't think I would do many commissions at all. I think if I just find the right piece that I like, but I feel like I've been burned so many times with stuff that I just don't love.
You've had bad luck. You've had bad luck on commissions. Yeah. Not to say it in a bad way, not to be negative.
No,
but
it's just not necessarily what I wanted. And that's what you deal with whenever you commission something. You might turn out to be great, and it might be like, it's just not really what I had in mind, especially when you're spending, $1,000, $1,500 on something. It's like, it is a risk. I did want to show you this one I really would love to have. This
I saw that.
David did a bunch of giveaways and I missed it. We were out with our family in the swimming pool that night, but like this would look good on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely considered her for a while, but that's White Rabbit, obviously. But I don't know. So yeah, I'm definitely trying to slow down on the art just for a little bit. But like you mentioned, the craziness of this Marvel stuff. So I'm curious, what do you guys think? Have I lost my mind?
Well, you lost your mind years ago, Chris.
This is
but-
where you guys start
yeah.
shaking your head and
don't know,
yeah,
that's-
let me have it. Let me have it.
Are you having fun?
Yes and no.
Are you getting
Because
more stressed out than fun? Put it that way.
that's the thing is like I said it in one of my videos where I am stressed out because opening up the Marvel can of worms, there's so much available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like, oh, here's these 3 Batman items that I have to wait 2 years for. No, here's 70 amazing statues that are Spider-Man and Iron Man and Avengers and Fantastic Four and X-Men. It's this whole new giant world of stuff. And so like right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got 5 pieces. And like I've got some Spider-Man, I got an Iron Man. I've decided on the Carnage that I just got about a couple months ago.
Yep.
I'm going to sell it.
That was your OG, the first one that kind of got.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to sell it because I don't have a connection necessarily to Venom. I was going to maybe get the Venom, not going to get the Venom, not going to get Carnage. I'm just going to kind of stick with Spider-Man and maybe Iron Man and just for now. And just kind of, I need to slow down a little bit, but
Well,
I don't know.
Why don't you do this? I mean, just an idea. You're probably not going to listen anyway, but we all know that. So why don't you? Okay, so you focused on Spider-Man, and now, with respect, now you're into Iron Man, all that. Okay, great. Why don't you focus on Spider-Man and his villains? Get whatever you want in the Spider-Man universe, whatever. Then go to Iron Man, get whatever you want in his universe, and then whoever else. You know what I'm saying? Type thing like that.
yeah. And like with Spider-Man, especially, like, again, I don't have connection to certain villains, but like, I'm excited to see what Sideshow does with the Doc Ock. I'm excited to see how that
would
one
be
might
good.
work.
Yep.
So I thought, well, maybe I'll just have, a couple villains that I like. And I've got this kind of the Spider-Man diorama thing going on right now, which I do like.
Mhm.
But I don't know, I'm having fun with it. And I know you guys too. You guys have kind of over the
Mhm.
last year or so, you guys have also kind of switched up your collection a little bit. Matt,
Yeah.
you focused a little bit more on the movie pieces.
Yeah, but
And
now,
like incredible ones, by the way.
yeah, but now for me, I'm, some of the older statues, you see people kind of put up for sale and all that. I really love that Axiom Green Goblin from back in the day.
It's good.
Oh yeah, I really love that. I would like to get that for like my little spider, because I got the LBS Spider-Man. I've got the Axiom Spider-Man Symbolite, where that newer one where all the symbolites are going off of him.
Oh, that's a great
And-
one.
Yeah, and then that Axiom Venom is the best Venom in the game right now to me. Type thing like that. So I would like to get like a that Green Goblin for that area. Yeah.
I had a review on the channel. I don't know if you saw it recently, but it was of
Yep.
that piece.
Yep.
And it was a piece that somebody had reviewed for me 3 or 4 years ago. And I
Yeah.
had never released it. I didn't even realize it was unreleased. And so I found it and I'm like, this is really a good piece. And that's a character that I wouldn't mind having. I really like Green Goblin. I really like Doc Ock. Those are probably my 2 favorite
Mhm.
Spider-Man villains. But like, I wouldn't be interested in getting Sandman necessarily.
No, I don't care
wouldn't-
about
or Rhino. Like, I wouldn't care about those characters as much.
The Axiom, old school Axiom Rhino was good. There's some good custom rhinos that I would put in the collection, what I'm saying, type thing like that. But like Juggernaut and Juggernaut and stuff like that, that's more X-Men to me,
I think more than anything, I just need to be patient. I see a lot of people talking about like Jay Sia, and of course, he's got, better than anybody. He's got like these giant plans of all these characters. It's just going to take a long time to get them all out. But he told me the other day that he's going to do an Doc Ock. It's like,
Yeah. I want a
that'd be
Doc
pretty
Ock
cool.
that's not. It doesn't have to be movie. Maybe somewhat realistic, but not the fat Doc Ock. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And you don't want it to be cartoony.
No.
I saw a custom one maybe yesterday, and it was like really heavy, and he just looked really cartoony. I'm like, that's not what I would want. It's like I would imagine whatever Sideshow does, it'll be pretty realistic looking.
I'm about to say their teaser at least made it look realistic, put it that way. But
Yeah.
I hope the paint is better than what this Fonduit stuff they're doing lately. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Type thing like that,
Yeah.
and everything.
Well, Dan, where are you at with yours? I know you've been kind of switching up stuff, and like, how are you pivoting?
Well, first I have a question, and it's somewhat related to Doc Ock,
Yes.
and it's for Jeff. So Alfred Molina,
Yeah.
Doc Ock in the movies. We were
Yes.
talking about TV and movies a couple minutes ago, so I know this is going back a little bit, but have you guys watched The Burrows?
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it.
It's a ton of fun. It is a ton of fun. So
Yeah. Yeah. They had the monster from that show at Monster Palooza. It was really cool.
oh, did they really?
I did
Yeah,
see that.
it's
Yes,
seafood.
I did see that.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
yes,
cool.
yes.
Yeah. It was cool.
Tell me about the Burrows.
Well, if Stranger Things is teenagers dealing with monsters, The Burrows is senior citizens dealing with monsters.
Oh, that's hilarious. What's it on?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay,
right?
all
Yeah.
right. Well, I need a show to watch.
And
It's a lot of fun.
There's some really good actors in there. Alfred Molina stars. Gina Davis is in it. There's like a whole laundry list of them. They're really good.
That's fun. I'm
Yeah.
still dipping my toes into the Spider-Man noir. I'm 2 episodes in.
What do you think? I haven't started that yet. I want to.
I like it. And I was saying the other day that like you can literally switch between color and black and white. So like the color is super saturated,
Yeah.
and then the black and white, of course, it's just the black and white to me is perfect.
Oh yeah. I think so. Too.
But
Yeah.
I like it. It is weird. I mean, because Nicolas Cage is just kind of old and slow at this point, but like he's just kind of not what you think of with Spider-Man, and some of these characters are just different than what you would normally expect.
Yeah.
But it's like old school detective 1930s. It's fun. I think.
Okay.
I would recommend what I've seen so far. Jeff, how many episodes are you in?
I'm also in 2 episodes.
Okay, all right. So yeah, I think now that we're into episode 3, that's whenever he starts becoming Spider
okay.
Noir. Like he's kind of given it up in the first 2 episodes, and so he's kind of trying to solve some things, and I think he's realizing, I need to be Spider-Man again. So yeah, I need to get caught up. I've been a little bit Lego obsessed the last few weeks. So I have built. Let me see if I can show you this. So this is one that I built a couple weeks ago. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it probably, but this is the it's the Tortuga town.
Oh yes. Yeah. Pirate.
Pirates of the Caribbean, the Tortuga. It's a brick.
Get the
The
name.
Brick Ideas one.
Brick Ideas one. That's a really good one too.
But this
Barracuda Bay? No. I can't remember the name of it. That's a good one though, Chris.
but I love it. It's one of my favorite ones I've ever built. And then now I'm building the Death Star.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Wow.
All in.
So this is one that I got off of Temu.
Oh, it's the Temu
Okay.
version. Yeah.
So this set goes for $1,000. I got this for 120.
And how
Same bricks. It has all the minifigures. It's got all of the printed pieces. It's got all the stickers.
$120.
$120, and I'm having a blast building it.
Wow.
It is massive.
Yeah, it's a big giant set.
But if you want to see some pictures of it close up, I'll show you what I've got built so far.
Yeah.
But it's been a lot of fun. But so anyway, long story short,
Wow.
I know you've been doing some Lego stuff and kind of changing up your stuff. What's going on with your collection?
I have Lego on one side of my room. I'm not going to show it yet because I want to show it in a room tour. But I have, one whole side of my room is Lego. I bought shelving units, and I'm doing it my way, which is everybody knows by now, no clutter.
Right.
Yep.
And so, I'm enjoying it a great deal, and I'm building cross IPs, which is nice. I'm not doing any Batman, although I have I have the Tumbler and I have the Batmobile from the Batman. Those are the only 2 Batman pieces I have.
Would you do the Batcave set, the one I have in my office, like the shadow box one?
So I did that when it came out, and I
Okay.
sold it. That's one that appreciated. I sold it for a couple $100 more
Did you?
than I bought it. Apparently, that's a rare set for whatever reason.
It's fun. It's such a good set.
It's a huge space hog to display.
Yeah.
because it's more of a play set than a display set.
Yeah.
So it just takes up a ton of room. So I sold that one off. But yeah,
That's awesome.
right now
So
the Jurassic Park Jeep that Nedry drives at the
oh, that's a great
Oh,
one.
cool.
That's
That's
fun.
cool.
yeah.
Well, I just bought the Main Street USA set
I figured you might.
Oh,
on June 1st. Because I really tried to make my office at work Disney, like, you know, Disney Legos,
Mhm.
and I couldn't resist. But it's you know, $420 or whatever. It's
It's-
expensive. But I don't know. Is that one you'd consider building?
It is one that I'd consider building. So I've had the castle in 2 different incarnations. I built the castle. For those who aren't familiar, there's a site called Rebrickable, and where Lego builders, a lot of them are master builders, will take one set and turn it into something else. So using the same parts. And somebody had posted where they took the Disney castle and turned it into what they call the Disney costume shop. And it's like a corner building, like a modular building, they call it in Lego world. And it's a Disney costume shop, and it's beautiful. So that was a great build. So I love
That's awesome.
the castle. I think if you've got the castle, Main Street would look perfect displayed with it if you have the space. Yeah, it's great.
That's really cool.
Yep.
Now, can you buy those rebrickable sets? That's
Well, what
like,
you
do they
do
have?
is
Do
you
they
buy-
sell
what
like the
you do is
instructions?
You buy the instructions.
Okay.
You buy the Disney castle set, you buy the rebrickable instructions, and it'll tell you either, you know, it'll use some percentage of the pieces in the set, or what you might need for extra pieces, or, you know, it's kind of all over the map, but it's a lot of fun.
That's awesome. I've kind of got into some of that, like with Etsy, where you can go in and like you can download this, spend $7 or something,
Yeah.
download the part list and the instructions.
Exactly.
I did that. They had the Disneyland Indiana Jones ride, where it's just like the archway with the snake, and then where the car goes over the bridge, and you
Yep.
can build the car, and it's got the little bridge with the ropes.
That's cool.
And it was really fun. And so I just, you know, I didn't realize you could buy the pieces directly from Lego.
Yep.
And so I discovered that because I had been buying pieces from like kind of like a Temu type site where they just sold the individual bricks.
Yep.
That were the fake bricks or whatever, but they were
Right.
same bricks, but it was good. So anyway, so you have Lego on one side. So have you taken all of your art that you had on that one wall down?
That's the one thing some of it I have. Half of it I have. So the shelving I have is open back.
Okay.
And so, and it's kind of the finish of this bookcase. So it's more of a raw kind of finish.
That looks nice.
But I haven't decided what I want to do. I think I want to do art that's associated with some of the Lego pieces up there. I have some really cool Jurassic Park, for example, and I've got a few Jurassic Park Lego. So I think that's what I want to do on that side. But the other 3 sides are all still my Batman collection.
Are you teetering into some movie pieces too?
For the statues,
Yeah, like I know you had some
I do-
interest in like Predator and some other
doing all
things.
I can. I've been a guest on Jimmy's show a couple times over the last few months, and those guys are big time enablers.
Yes, they are.
yeah.
But
Yeah. Or this guy right here is buying all
It's
the
that-
good stuff right here.
It's
Yeah.
downhill. It's downhill. It's downhill.
Oh,
You know.
those XL Predator line, from Prime One pieces. Oh my God, that's a whole different level to me.
Yeah.
Beyond anything Batman. There's not a Batman piece that compares in terms of just detail and presence and when I say presence, I don't just mean size. I mean just the visual impact of the piece. Like, holy Christmas, there's something else.
And they're just
Those-
massive.
And the alien pieces are unreal. So
Just the detail, like
Just-
Dan's saying, it's like comparing apples to oranges, type thing like that,
can't go down that path.
Well, and it's I feel bad too for collectors that really like want those pieces, because like the prices for these things have like shot up from Prime One, especially like the shipping costs.
Oh, they're asking.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy, and people are like really upset. They're like, I really want this piece, but I just can't pay that.
Yeah.
It's just,
I mean, you're over $3,000 for a
Oh
single.
yeah, you're over 3,000 with a predator piece for sure.
but even like their quarter scale stuff is around that.
Yeah.
It seems like lately.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I know you had a couple pieces that you were selling. Do you want to say what you have if anybody's watching this and might want to purchase it from you?
Well, I appreciate that. The Bermeo Joker is sold.
Oh, it went fast.
It went fast. Yep.
Mhm.
And
Thought it might.
fair price. Yep. And somebody scooped it up, and I think they were wise to do so. If you're interested in that piece,
Are you going to miss it?
I've enjoyed it for a long time, Jeff.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, maybe a little, but
Mhm.
I've had that piece for years now, and one of the things that caused me to sell it, I was thinking about it. You guys, I've always talked. I'm at the point in my collection where it's one in, one out, one in, one out. I
Mhm.
will not clutter my collection.
Yep. Yep.
And I've got a Joker piece, even though it's only a quarter scale. I've got a Joker piece coming in. Actually, it's coming in tomorrow, where Michael Patrick, who's a regular on Jimmy's show, had the White Knight Joker available. Did a great deal for me, and it's arriving tomorrow. I'm like, I got a Joker coming. I got a number of Joker pieces. I'm like,
Yeah.
I need to move something out. And
Yeah.
Bermejo was the one. I've enjoyed it long enough, and yeah.
Okay.
Michael's a great guy. I've been talking to him a lot lately, and
Awesome.
he's one of those people. I was giving some people a hard time the other day about the people that leave their stuff in boxes for years, and he's like,
I
that
heard
was
you.
that was him, is like that was that's him. And he's like, I've had all these pieces, and now I'm kind of rethinking the direction of my collection and stuff like that. And so
He asked me, he goes, hey, I'm thinking about selling. And he didn't display it. It was still in the box, but the Dark Knight, the black version, the Dark Knight, the big boy, you know what I'm saying? The Dark Knight big boy.
oh,
on
the
gargoyle.
half scale.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
No, the third scale, but with the gun.
Oh, yeah.
no.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
right. Yeah. I just
So-
sold mine recently.
Well, yeah. And he goes, well, I don't have room for a bow. I said, well, what's the choices? He said either that one or the one he bought from you, Chris, the triumphant one.
Triumphant.
Yep.
I said, that's a no-brainer. I said, bro, when you see that Dark Knight in person, I said, it's the one Batman statue I will never get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just so iconic. Iconic pose, iconic art, everything. And so over the weekend, he was unboxed just to make sure no breaks and stuff. He was like, I'm not going to put the wings on this gargoyle. I said a lot of people don't put the wings on the gargoyle because of space. It's just already massive. You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, you don't have to,
That piece.
type thing like that.
Yeah, he even reached out because he had bought the Triumphant for me, and he's like, I just wanted to say I'm selling it. I just wanted to say, just out of respect to you, like this is why I'm selling. I'm like, it's yours. You do what you want to do with it. And because again, our collections do change. They evolve. We have, little whims every once in a while to go buy an Iron Man statue, and then who knows what happens. But yeah, he's a great guy. So I'm really excited that you got the White Knight Joker finally.
It's going to look so good with the Batman. I cannot wait to display it.
I had that one from Todd that he let me borrow, to unbox and review for everybody. And
Yep.
I want to make it work back there. I would still love to maybe eventually, but we'll see. It's just a great piece.
Can you fit it behind it, like on a pedestal? So he's like, up a little bit looking,
I would need to move the bike forward even more. And so I just worry that I don't want it to go over the edge anymore. I don't want to have a Dan situation where I almost run into it. God bless you. Man, that was scary. But I don't know. I'm okay. I'm okay without it right now. But if it ends up in the collection at some point, that'd be pretty great. But I've definitely sold some pieces lately. I've trimmed the collection down a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like like you said, Dan, like you have said in the past, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Something comes in, something's got to go out.
Something's got to go out. And another one, if anybody's interested, I am considering selling the quarter scale tweeterhead Joker on, I don't know if you'd say throne. Well, I guess it's a throne on the chair. I'm considering selling that one as well.
Oh, that was a good one too. Yeah. Comic version. Yeah. Good comic. Yeah.
Mine that I want to go after. Again, it's because I look around, I love Joker, I love Batman, but I don't have your collection, Chris. I'm like, well, how many Jokers do I need? And I'm thinking that spot, I'd love to get the Penguin and revisit Sideshow's Penguin.
You should get it.
And I want to, but I want a spot for it. I want the right spot. And so I'm thinking, maybe that Joker can go. And I still have 3 other Jokers in the collection. You know,
Yeah.
So
Right. And you just got Man Bat?
I got Man Bat right here next to me. It's a phenomenal piece. So
I was going to say, what do you think?
oh God, I love it. I have one minor nit. I love the light up feature. I love even the blinking one where it's kind of broken. I wish they would have given us a third, instead of maybe the red, which is kind of cool, but I won't display it that way. At least for me, I wish they would have given us a warmer color than the bright white. And I know, and trust me, I know the bat signal meant to be a bright white, thing. I get that, but I think a warmer,
like a yellow,
like a more yellowish, warmer would have been nice with it. But I love the piece. I love the design. Somebody commented the other day in the group, in the Facebook group, about their one nit was the wings are a little bit long. The wings are actually on the display surface, and I would agree with that. I worry that you're just scuffing all that paint on the bottom of those wings.
Well, it's weird too, because some people's, like Jeff, didn't you say like one of yours is touching, one of them's not?
My replacement is not.
Really?
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like maybe a 16th of an inch, or maybe 1/32nd of an inch.
Yep. Okay.
In fact, Chris shared a picture, I think on the Sunday show, that there's a little gap there, but the other one does. But I will say that when I removed, I put the broken one on until the replacement arrived. When I removed the broken one, there was no scuffing. It had been on there for a few days, but it was on a metal surface, and there was no scuffing. So maybe they'll be okay.
Well, I assume if you don't move it around a ton, I mean, it's like, but to me, like whenever I put it up in the magnet, I'm like, it just made me a little nervous that it would fall out. It's just like, so I kind of like the idea that it's kind of holding itself up, kind of.
Well, that's the other thing. I think people should be careful. I haven't heard of anybody doing this, but you pick that thing up by, say, just the bat signal, and it's assembled. I can imagine those arms potentially just sliding right out.
It would make me nervous to move it as a whole piece.
Yeah, I agree.
So, I mean, that's definitely
the magnets
something
are not that strong. I've got mine. I just haven't had the time to open it.
They are, but it's just they're heavy. Yeah, but gravity. I mean, it's like that's the only thing that's holding them in. So it's and it's, I don't know. It's just hard to explain. But I've never seen them use that material either. Like, I don't know exactly what they did with the translucent. So I would just be so worried about if it comes out, like that thing's gonna break. I mean, pretty hard, I would think.
Jeremy in the chat says his right wing also does not touch the surface.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, all right.
But it's just a teeny bit off the surface.
Maybe it's just the differential in the shrinking, like of the paint or whatever, type thing like that.
Yeah, maybe it fits better. So it's a little higher.
A little higher. Yep. Could be. But it's a great statue, though. I'm very happy. Jeff, you enjoying yours?
I'm loving. I got them right next to Frankenstein of all statues. They look
perfect
great together.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think he's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Of all the premium formats, I really love him.
He's great.
I'm thinking about getting Killer Croc just because he'd go good with those two.
Yeah. Well,
I think
he has some Killer Croc, like what, 800 they said? Didn't they come out and say 800 or something?
I think it was around there, maybe.
That sounds right. I think it was 800.
Which is high these days.
And I got the punchline too that nobody likes, but I did buy her, and it's like I think that ES was like 300, I think, something like that.
I think like 250 or something.
It might have been maybe 300 with the regular and the exclusive. I can't remember, but man, Man Bat, Penguin, Killer Croc, just all of those together are going to look so good together. They're just really good.
They're really good. Yep.
I had a question here. Alex said, "Hey Jeff, when you see the ECC dinosaur busts in person, do they have that wow factor to them? I'm thinking about getting both the 1/2 scale T-Rex and Spinosaurus."
So all the ECC dinosaurs are pretty outstanding. Yeah. Yeah. The glass eyes look like they're looking right at you, and the scales. And I mean, they're really cool. Now those ones, I hope you have a lot of room because those are very, very large, but they're good. They're really good. Last year when they had was it like a 1/12 scale T-Rex and I think a Spinosaurus, and they were kind of circling each other. Those pieces were insane. Those were just gorgeous.
It looks good in your video.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I said Sunday night on the show that I was disappointed they didn't have a more diverse grouping this year. They went all dinosaur this year.
Yeah.
So before you'd have some like 1/3 scale pieces and other stuff, and it was all pretty much all dinosaur except for one dragon.
Yeah, it's crazy that they wouldn't offer a few more options. Like it's kind of crazy they went all in. But I mean, dinosaurs are popular, so
Apparently so.
Apparently, at least in California.
Yeah. Yeah.
Greek says, Dan, how much for that Joker? I don't know if you priced them yet.
I honestly
Free shipping.
haven't priced them.
Maybe he can email you.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm happy to talk about it with you. It's DSD, so Daniel Sam Daniel, DSD825@icloud.com. Just shoot me an email and let's talk about it. Like I said, I haven't even priced them yet, but as everybody I think who's bought that from me knows, I price all mine really fair. Not gouging anybody. So
you basically have to. I mean, you've had to remove an entire wall worth of statues, basically.
Some found a different spot. I'd made some changes to the layout that fit me, where I could reposition. I've sold a handful.
Do you still have the Alex Ross?
Might think.
Do you still have the Alex Ross? You had posted that one also today.
Oh, that just got posted today. Yeah, I posted Alex Ross Portraits of Villainy, the Joker, the G-Clay, long sold out that piece, beautiful. And I have one reason where Man-Bat is. Matt had met what's the artist Grandpa? What's his first name?
Oh, Raphael Grandpa.
Raphael.
So Matt, I wasn't able to go to New York a few years ago, and Matt went and he picked this up for me.
Oh yeah.
I love that one.
This is what Gotham Knights, is that what it's called? Right?
Yep.
Yes.
And
Yep.
his #1. And doesn't the pose look just like Man-Bat?
It really does. Yeah.
And
it does.
so this is taking the spot on the wall of that piece, and I'm like, well, I'm not just gonna stick that in a closet. I will make that available to somebody who will enjoy it. So
yeah, had a great price on it. It was like $350, I think.
Retail $340 shipped.
$340.
$30 shipped.
Jeez. Yeah, great for Alex Ross.
For anybody who's interested. But you guys just ping me on these things. The other thing I was going to ask you guys about, so I really like the new Killer Croc, but I also know people like this old. I have the OG Sideshow.
Still good.
Still a great piece. And that's honestly what's kept me from pulling the trigger on POing the new.
Right.
Sideshow, by the way, is the only company I'll PO with these days.
There was 3 things about the original that I think people didn't like. And it didn't necessarily bother me, but obviously one was the neck seam, which I covered mine with the chain, and that took care of that problem.
And I love it.
Yeah, just took care of that problem. It does have the cut and sew, which not everybody likes. It has the brown pants, so that's fabric pants. And it's a little bit harder to display because it was kind of a long piece. Like it was kind of like you had to kind of angle it. And so it was a little bit tricky to display. And obviously some people felt he was a little bit underscaled, but I still feel like he holds up. The sculpt is still really, really nice. And I think even the new Killer Croc is going to suffer a little bit from the width. It's still a deep piece.
And the depth.
Yeah. And so it's a big piece. And so it's going to be a little bit harder for people to accommodate, but I ordered that one. I'm excited about it. I love that, Martine worked on that, and which was exciting when we had him on the show. And I am going to sell my custom Croc that's back there. I've got my Croc versus Batman, so I don't feel like I need 3, and I've got the Arkham one too. Exactly. So that one's for sale if anybody's looking. That's the one with the 3 heads and the lower profile base.
That's a really cool Killer Croc.
It's fun. It's fun. There was somebody that was selling the custom Clayface, and I'm like, ugh. I kind of like that one too, but then I know I'm going to get that Jim Lee one when it comes out, if Prime One ever puts it up for pre-order. But again, that's a 2 years from now problem. Yeah, I was going to say 2030.
2030.
Lane Kramer, I want to give a shout out to Lane. $5 super chat. He says, "Man, Prime One pricing has gone crazy with that new alloys. $3,200 for a third scale. Man, so much will Riddler and that final suit Batman be." I don't know if that final suit Batman is going to be made.
No,
I can't.
I don't see how they're going to make that, or why they would make that.
And
put it
for
that
some
way, not
reason,
how.
unless for some reason that character design is huge in Asia, and we're just unaware of it.
Mhm.
I haven't heard, but I mean, it's not like we're not an international audience.
Yeah,
it's not like, I mean, like in the Facebook groups, I have not heard one positive. Like nobody's like, "Ooh, I'm going to buy that." Like I haven't heard anybody say that, but I do think that the Riddler, again, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm like, just like get it out for pre-order already. We're ready to.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm ready to spend some money.
seems like Prime One's kind of being smart again. Hey, the He-Man movie's coming out. Let's do another He-Man statue PO. You know what I'm saying? Type thing.
That was a big surprise. Like we didn't see that one. Yeah, we didn't see it coming.
I thought what they were going to do was, you know, how they did the He-Man, you know, several months ago PO. I thought they were going to do Skeletor, you know, when the movie came out.
But don't you think, and I think I even maybe said it in the video today, that I really think that people would prefer the one that you are getting at.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got Panther. It's just there's just more to it. It's just a grander statue. But I was real surprised too. I thought, man, this would be a great time to show the more animated Skeletor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. More. Yeah.
But I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. Let's see. What did I want to do? Dan, you kind of alluded to this a little bit earlier, and this was actually suggested by one of our viewers. We'll do topic one, and we'll get to pictures.
Cool.
But should you not collect duplicates of the same character if you have limited space? Pros and cons of multiple statues of the same character. And I thought, man, that is perfect timing, because that's exactly what we're kind of talking about. We all have, in our own way, we all have limited space. Matt, you definitely are limited because you're still under construction.
Yeah, I mean,
Dan,
I haven't opened up, you know. Same thing.
Dan,
so,
you've halved your collection, so you are having to pivot. Delaney, what did we say? You live in a closet? Is that what somebody said on Sunday? I can't remember what. Maybe it was Crippler or somebody.
It's an 11 by 11 bedroom.
Yeah, right. So it's, you are limited with the space that you have.
Yes.
You do have some double characters, though.
Yes.
I see 2 Batman in frame right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I see 3 Batmans. I see 3.
And then
there's 3. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
There's the Nightmare Batman that's currently in storage. There's the Batman bust from Tweeterhead that'll be here in a year. And then there's the Supercraft Batman. So some of these are going to be leaving as others arrive.
How many poison ivies? Because you normally have like 2 poison ivies, right, Jeff?
I only have 1 right now.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
That's good. But then Superman is the same thing. So I've got this guy, and then I've got the Tweeterhead bust, and then I've got both of the J&D coming, and then I've got the Alex Ross from Prime One coming as well. So again,
where the hell are those going to go?
That's a next year problem, man. That's not a this year problem.
Well, everybody always, jokes about Jeff's space, but if you look at it, he's got everything kind of, boom, boom, boom. It just drives me crazy when people have like just 3 or 4 in one little, type thing. I'm like, you can't appreciate it. I can look at all Jeff's thing and, because they're boom, 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 and I can appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to Jeff for figuring it out.
I can display 35 pieces. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think that you have the mentality, and I think we're all like-minded here, but not everybody feels the same way, is that we're okay with the new piece coming in, the old piece going out. And that's just the mentality that we have to have with the space that we have.
Yep.
Or if we're, YouTube guys, we have to, something's got to come in, something's got to go out. But, where do you guys weigh in general? Matt and Dan, like, where do you guys weigh in on the doubling of characters. Like you mentioned, like I've got multiple Jokers. I've obviously got multiple Batmans. I have, one Penguin, one third scale Penguin. That's not necessarily by choice that there are only two.
Yeah.
If they had more, I probably would buy them. But they're, it's like I'm trying to get one of each character, except for Batman and Joker, which are my favorite.
Yep.
But I've got a Poison Ivy. You mentioned Poison Ivy, Jeff, but I'm also that one on the Poison Ivy on Throne from Prime 1 has started to ship somewhere. I don't know. I got mine from Comic Concepts, so hopefully I'll get mine sometime this summer. Where do you guys weigh in on duplicates? And please in the chat, let me know how you guys feel about it too. If you have limited space.
Well, for me, I think, of course I got duplicates of Batman, but then they're the comic version and the movie version, so a little bit different. And Jokers, but you could say theoretically Predators, but they're all different. They're all a different style of Predator. But
you're not getting like 5 scars.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Yeah.
I'm fine with it, to be honest, but I just wouldn't, for me personally, I wouldn't do them like right beside each other, because that kind of takes, hey, this one's great, but you got one right beside it. So they take away from each other. I'm fine with them as long as they're not like side by side, put it that way.
Well, you mentioned earlier too, like some collections, they're, I don't want to say cluttered, but some of them they're cluttered. There's just a lot of statues in one little space, and I mean it's a lot of eye candy. But I think we're all kind of the same, where we all kind of like a little bit of breathing room, with our display. And even me, like, okay, so my thinking is I've got a Batman there, a statue, and then a Joker, and then over here I've got my Bermejo Batman and Joker. My LBS Batman, and I'm going to get the LBS Joker. So there's going to be balance there. Same with here. I've got Batman and Joker over here, Batman and Joker in the middle, and then I've got no Joker on this end. But I try to separate, even though I've got multiple versions of different characters, I try to separate them out a little bit and give them a little bit of breathing room.
A little bit of breathing room, because it drives me crazy, and to each its own. But it drives me crazy. I see people on YouTube or whatever. Yeah, and with respect, they have some great pieces, but then it looks like they spent $10,000 on statues and $10 on display. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like balance it out, type thing like that.
Yeah. And do you think that's, I don't know, just it is, this hobby is addicting. Mm-hmm. And it's like we want all of this stuff all the time, and then even if we don't have the space. I think of like, Mr. X always #restraint. That's something that you do have to have, I feel like, in this hobby. Jeff, you probably have the smallest space of all of us.
Yeah.
Have you always had the restraint, or has it been hard at times to like you said, you have a few pieces in storage that aren't on display. Mm-hmm. If you always had that mentality, or have you had to kind of grow into that mentality of the way you display?
Well, yeah. I mean, when I first started collecting, these shelves were full of graphic novels and stuff like that. So it became less graphic novels and more statues. And then I, hung a shelf up high over there, and I hung a shelf over. It just grew until I maxed out space. And then I started doing the buy one, sell one thing. The stuff I have in storage is stuff that is really for sale. It's not like I'm going to bring them back in, I don't think. The Weta Batman is hard to sell because you don't want to ship that piece because the cape breaks. But anyway, I grew into it, and it's very difficult because I'll be sitting here watching TV trying to figure out how am I going to fit the next piece that comes in. So I spend a lot of time trying to figure out what to do. It's hysterical. I don't know if I showed you guys a picture or not, but about 6 months ago, we have a carport. We don't have a garage. Someone left like an 18-inch shelving thing in our garage, in our carport. I have no idea why they did it. They put it like by our garbage cans. And I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I actually brought it up, and now I've got 3 pieces on it.
It's awesome.
So it's just,
Mhm.
That's awesome, I guess, or something.
yeah.
Exactly.
So
Well,
eventually, when the Peterhead, Batman, and Mr. Freeze Bus come out, I'm going to have those 2 and Superman on the top shelf of this garbage find thing that appeared in our house. So,
well, I think Jeff, I would say he has him and Dan has the most, like, okay, hey, this is my one space. I'm not going out of this space. I can't move walls. I can't do this.
yeah.
I can't, with respect, go buy a new house every 2 years, whatever. And hey, this is my one space. This is my one space. And I'm going to, maximize my one space, type
Yeah.
thing like that,
I'm lucky to have it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's it.
Yeah, we work with what we got, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, Dan, where do you weigh in? I mean, obviously you have a few duplicates, but you've obviously pared down a little bit.
Fewer and fewer.
So it's going to be a little harder, I think, now.
I was trying to think as you guys were talking how many statues I actually sold as a result of making a change on this one side. I think it was like 3. It wasn't.
I'm about to say 3 or 4. Yeah, something like that.
It wasn't.
They feel like more because they were, like, in my opinion, like big impact pieces,
Big
like
impact.
the tactical throne. Like that was a big one to sell, and like that one hurt me even. It's like, oh, ripping off the Band-Aid on that one.
But you know what? Even if I weren't making the change, I would have sold that piece.
There you go.
Jeff asked me, are you going to miss the Vermejo piece? Maybe a little, but I look around my collection and I appreciate these pieces every day. I sit in here every day. It's my office. And if a piece is lackluster to me, or it just is like, yeah, it's just there taking up a spot, gone.
Yeah.
Because there's too many that I see out there that I do like and do appreciate and would like to have in my collection. So if it doesn't still, I still look at pieces like Harley Suicide Squad from Prime 1. I still really like that piece a lot. I walk by
Great piece.
I love it. Just
right there.
So they don't have to be newer. Just because they're newer, they're what have my attention. Some these pieces are very, much older. And so I don't know. But the duplicate thing, that's just me looking to bring other characters into make room for other characters in the collection. As of right now, I don't currently have a Poison Ivy in my collection, and I don't like that.
Do you like that throne?
I do like the throne. It's an interesting take on the
It
character.
is.
You bought that one, right, Chris?
Yeah, she should become. I was late to buy it.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it initially, but then somebody had got like an early sample or something, and like I really like. Why did I? At first I thought it was like kind of too anime, kind of. It just was kind of. But then I saw the photos. I'm like, I really like it. I really do.
I'm interested to see how bright it is.
Me too.
Yeah.
My favorite Poison Ivy is the one over Jeff's left shoulder.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
great.
I can
right
see
there.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see
great
that.
piece.
Yeah.
The green version of that piece, that's my favorite Poison Ivy. So I need to get that piece in. I need to get the Penguin in. There's a couple of I don't have a Penguin in my Batman collection. It's kind of ludicrous. I don't have a Two-Face currently. I've had these characters in the past. I just don't have them currently. I'm not a huge fan of the Tweederhead Two-Face. I'd really love Sideshow to take a crack at the new quarter scale Two-Face.
They need to do him. They need to do, especially like the
they're
monster stuff.
Yeah. They're redoing Killer Croc and all that. Come on, give us a scary Two-Face, a gritty Two-Face.
A gritty Two-Face that fits in with these other villains that they've done.
I saw a concept. I'm not going to say who it's from, but I saw a concept this week where they're going to take. They have a main villain, but then they added a second villain to it.
Okay.
And kind of like what they did with Batgirl and Clayface. I think that's something that they could do with Two-Face.
Yep.
If they don't feel like Two-Face could sell on its own, add another character. Add do Two-Face and Mad Hatter together, or just something create a story where you're gonna latch on to collectors like, oh, I really want these two characters. I think that they could absolutely do something scary. and make him really monsterish.
Yeah.
Because that's Sideshow's bread and butter. But I agree. I mean, I sold my Two-Face. He's back there. I bought him back. He's still underscaled, you know, and that's something with the Catwoman I was really worried about. But the Catwoman scales really nicely. That's the Tweeterhead Catwoman. I really like her a lot. So, but
I don't think that the Two-Face fits well from a quality and even a concept or design standpoint with the newer quarter scales.
Why do you think he's down here?
Yeah, I just bet, you know,
he just doesn't. He's just it's a very smooth, simple Tweeterhead sculpt.
Yeah,
and that's not saying anything bad about the Tweeterhead sculpt. It's just that it's just different, and Tweeterhead kind of goes a little bit smoother sometimes, a little bit more classic, and that's not the direction that Sideshow's gone.
Exactly.
So I think you're exactly right. I bought him back because I just wanted to have a Two-Face because I don't have the Arkham one anymore, which I still think is a good piece.
Yep.
But I bought and sold it twice, so I probably should not buy it again. But I don't know. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else about. I lost it. Let me see. Vengeance says, me personally, I only collect duplicate statues. I love Batman more than the Rogues and would rather spend thousands of dollars on doing something I want rather than making sure I have every Rogue. And that's okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
That's fine. And I think that's where I kind of why I'm going to sell the Carnage is because I've collected a few Spider-Man. I really like Spider-Man. I like Iron Man. I don't need a lot of the characters that I don't necessarily want, even though it might complete the collection or complete the line.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want anybody to misinterpret. When I say I'm interested in these other villains, it's not to complete, like I need every Batman Rogue. That is not it. These are statues that I love. I think that Penguin statue is fantastic. I think that Poison Ivy Jeff has there is fantastic. I just miss not having them in the collection. It's I gave up on completionist in this hobby a long time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. You know,
like you look at my back wall. Do you still have the Scarecrow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have Riddler?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have Mr. Freeze but not Penguin.
Not Penguin.
Do you have that Big Bane?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a majority of the Rogues, but by all means they haven't come out with all of them obviously yet.
Yeah.
But again, they're statues that speak to you, and like you said earlier, if they don't make the cut, they're not going to stay long.
Yeah, exactly. That's not it. And I know I'd be unhappy with that Two-Face if I purchased it, although it's been tempting.
Yeah. I just remembered what I was going to ask now. You talked about the Bermejo Joker.
Yeah.
If you do miss him, would you get the 1/3 back, or would you order the quarter scale?
How can I say this nicely? I won't miss him.
Okay.
I don't. So in however many years I've been collecting now. Been collecting statues for 10 years, 11, 12 years, something like that in the statue part of the collecting game.
Yeah. See, it's been that.
Unlike yourself, Chris, I've never bought a statue back.
Me either. Yeah.
Ever.
And I've sold a lot.
That is pretty amazing.
I've never bought one back.
I haven't either.
You haven't
Yeah,
either? Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. See, like once I make up my mind, visually in my head, it's gone. I have no emotional connection to it anymore. I just want it gone. With respect for a fair price and everything, or I'll just box it up, you know what I'm saying, type thing like that. But
and it's not that I don't like it anymore, or it's fantastic, but there are other really good statues I want to bring in that whatever, you know what I mean? And so between the duplicate aspect in that, it's I wouldn't bring it back in.
It's interesting because I'm thinking about the stuff that I have bought back, and most of it is gone again.
Gone again. Yeah.
See?
Yeah. So
with the exception of like Killer Croc, I bought him back. He's still here. The Arkham.
Yep.
I bought that Mr. Freeze, and he's gone. And I bought that Joker back, the Daniel Bell Joker. So I haven't sold him yet. But it is interesting now that you're talking about that. It's like most of the ones that I did buy back, like the Arkham line, most of them I did sell again. But I guess I have got a few that I bought back. Like I bought on this over here on the desk, I got the original Poison Ivy. I forgot about her. You know, she's right here, right in front of me. Just because I really missed her Because you always think, you need to sell the old one to get the new one, but sometimes the new ones aren't as good as the old ones.
No,
sometimes.
Yeah.
There are plenty of statues in my collection, though, that if somebody said, okay, you have to sell that piece today, I would miss.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like they're here because I haven't sold them because I know I'd miss them as of right now. Right. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it is interesting because there are a lot of collectors that do collect duplicates, but it really, no matter what we say, no matter our opinions, all it matters is how you enjoy your collection, right? I mean, it's whether you have 1 million statues in a really small space, if you love it and that gives you joy and happiness and peace, that's what's great about this hobby. Again, this is just the way I think we're all pretty like-minded with the way we like to display things. We like to have art. We like to have some space. I think most of us like to have things kind of open air if possible, versus like in a case. And I think, Matt, you're going to kind of go back half and half, right? Half and half.
I'm going to go half and half because the appealing part to a Maju case is, you got the great lighting in it and
less dust,
no dust. So so that's appeals to me greatly. But there's going to be some pieces that just won't fit in the custom Maju cases. So I'll do pedestals. I got some pedestals coming. So yeah,
you got that life-size Batman.
Yes, I do.
Yep.
Yep, got that. I'm gonna need some people to help lift that bad boy, because here's how they did. So I opened the thing up to inspect it, and they put Batman on top. So it's all in one butt. But so you can't, but the body of the Batman, on top. And I'm like, okay, but I can't get to the face or, to the cowl or anything because it's underneath, that. So,
Is the base underneath him then?
Yeah, that's what they should have did the base. Like they should have did him. And then the base on the top. So you can, let's take out the base. The only reason I can think that they didn't do it is because his body weighs so much. They don't want you bending over trying to get it, type thing like
but
that.
Still, you have to take everything out just to get to the base to set him up.
Exactly. And he's, level. He's level. So, but I'm looking forward to. I say that's probably the one I'm really looking forward to opening up and just seeing the detail and geeking out.
I was going to say it'll be really fun to see it. I just can't wait to see it all finished.
Yeah,
because I know the pieces that you have. I know the pieces that you have coming. It's exciting. I'm just excited for you.
Well, yeah, it's exciting, but then at the same time, it's like, okay, I've been busy with work and everything, and I got Bam Bat just literally sitting in a box. You would think,
you haven't even opened him yet.
I ain't even I'm like, okay, my time is more. I don't want to say right now, but I have to focus on other things. You know what I'm saying? Than a statue. You know what I'm saying? Type thing.
Gotta check those wings, man.
You might want to do that.
Yeah, well, see, that's why I gotta open up probably this weekend. I gotta because everybody's not to say it in a bad way to sideshow. There's a lot of wing breakages and gotta check those wings.
Yeah, I would definitely. I don't know what the return window is, but I would definitely try to get it next week or two if you can.
30 days with sideshow.
30 days. Okay, you might want to do it this week then, just to see. But they've been great about getting replacements. I know I've at least seen 3 maybe that people have posted, and it's
I feel like I've seen more than that.
Yeah, I'm probably, but I know that they've replaced people's, including Jeff's. So that's a good box.
Send it in a big box.
The box it is. I don't know. To me, it's the flimsiest box sideshows ever. It just was so. Like they used the foam corners, but the box was bigger. Like if they had put styrofoam sheets in, it would have helped. But the box is super bendy, flimsy. It's weird.
Same thing when I picked it up. I thought, did they change packaging companies? I don't know what, but
it's weird because their stuff is usually spot on with the packaging.
Matt, when you open your Man Bat and you start to open the wings, I was shocked that mine weren't broken.
Yeah.
They are so delicate.
And they're kind of tightly jammed in there.
They're jammed in. They've got all the little, soft foam cubes trying to support the wings and different, between the fingers of the wings, they've got foam cubes in there and stuff. And
Yes.
And when you look at how thin that polystone is, you're like, how is this not broken? It's
Yeah.
So Matt, do you have a place for him? Just because here's the problem.
Okay.
You're gonna go and you're gonna open it up and check it. You're not gonna be able to put it back in that styrofoam
you're not.
Gotcha.
because it is so packed in there that there's no way you're gonna be able to pack it back easily
Gotcha.
to store
Okay.
it. So
Gotcha.
I would check it, but I would definitely, if you have a place that you can just kind of keep it,
Okay. Cool deal.
because we've all said that, like, we don't ever want to ship it because it's just
Oh,
the
no.
thought of putting it back for
So
me,
there
like,
is no resale on it then, because I mean, God forbid.
it would just make me nervous. It
Yeah.
make me real, but like, to me, like, this is a piece, like, I don't personally see me ever selling this one just because I think it's phenomenal. I love it.
Yeah.
And so I this would be one that I think I could maybe throw a box away. You know, we were talking about the other day about, it's like, oh, it'd be so relieving to be able to throw a box away and just like screw it and get rid of it. But the man bat, even if I did sell it, it would make me really nervous.
You know what I would do? I would only sell to someone local, and I would have them come over and box it up.
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Or just box everything up and then have them carry out the wings.
Right.
I wouldn't want to put them back in that box, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Even the knees, you know, the ratty jeans on the knees.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about that.
That's the thing is, nobody's jean pieces broke. Like that's the craziest part.
Yeah.
I said when I had Kendall down here to check out the man bat, that was the part she hated. She's like, I hate the jeans with the little spiky things. I'm like, I think those are so cool. I love the little spikies.
The
The tattered parts, but like the fact that nobody's has broken, like that's nuts, because that's, you just look at it and it's just begging to break.
It is begging to break. Yeah.
Begging to break.
And it's not flexible. I was just kind of checking over here, and it ain't
Dude,
flexible.
it's not. It's crazy that no one's is broken, but the freaking wings of all things. And it's almost been the same spot in most of the wings, like the same spot Jeff's broke.
Near the end. Yeah, near the end. Yeah.
Yep. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, you guys want to look at photos?
Yes, please.
All right. We don't have a ton, but we'll see what we can get. All right. We'll start with this guy.
No bueno.
So I say, I know you guys said that you didn't care for this one. I have not ordered this one, but I do like it. I just don't know where it would go. But you say no bueno real fast. Tell me why.
Okay. Number one, they tease this saying, hey, bust. So you start thinking, and then you see the thing, and then you see the paint is not up to par, I would say. Paint is not up to par. It looks like fondue on a cake. And then, but then somebody made another, and it made me think different of it. They said, well, Matt, what if instead of purple, it was the black suit version? And I can see that more.
I actually think that would look better.
See, thank you.
I do. Now that you said that, I had never even thought of that as an alternate version, but I do think if they did like a super dark purple and that's almost a black, or maybe like a black with tones of purple, that could look really nice. Actually,
that's what somebody said. A black with tones of purple,
and it would make the ha-has pop.
Yep.
Even more. You could still have the purple gloves, or I was gonna say you could change them to white gloves, but I think the purple gloves would still work.
So it was probably me that said that.
It might have been, yeah. It might have been.
Did you guys see my Facebook post about this?
I didn't.
That's probably where I got it from, Jeff, to be honest with you.
So this is based on the panel in The Killing Joke where the Joker becomes the Joker, where that failed stand-up comic, because of one bad day, his mind snaps and he becomes the Joker in this panel.
He's right out of the acid.
So this version that you're seeing here is from the original coloring of The Killing Joke. 20 years later, DC was putting out an anniversary edition hardcover. And Bolin said, I want to recolor it. The coloring has never been what I imagined it to be. I want to do it myself. And so he recolored it. And one of the changes that he made is that in the flashback scenes, it's practically black and white. There are some colored elements, like the red hood is red, that sort of thing. So, and with this panel, he not only had the clothing much, much darker, practically black, although you can see hints of purple, but the tears from the original, he changed to blood. Blood, he's crying tears, and then he's got blood also dripping from his lip.
And Sideshow did not choose to add that.
Yeah, they chose the original coloring of this panel. I could easily imagine Sideshow, if this does pretty well, doing a variant with the bold coloring and include the blood and the much darker clothing.
God, that would be amazing.
And the people who don't like the ha-ha-has, I totally get it. I understand that in the panel.
Yeah, this is Bryan Boland. I mean, this is absolutely his work. I think they just really captured the feel of his work. I was just thinking, I forgot about the two color variations, because I either have an omnibus or an absolute, and it includes both of them.
Yep.
It includes the color, the original color, and to me, I like the newer version way better, just with the darker tones. But that would be really cool. And obviously, again, this one it surprised me with the price point. What was it, like $550 or something?
$565.
What did you guys think about the price?
I don't have a sense for the size of it, so I really want to see it in San Diego.
Yeah, I'm hoping they have it there.
Oh, they will.
Dan, what do you think about this piece?
Not my thing. For pretty much the reasons that Matt described. I'm pretty much in sync with Matt on this one. I don't care for the ha-ha-has. Again, just not my thing. And the piece, too bright. So if they had done like what's been suggested is to do like a dark coat, darker tones, maybe a little bit of gore, would you maybe have to take a second look? Possibly. And the reason being, to get that version at that price point, possibly. But one of the things I was saying on Jimmy's show last week was, if here we go, like talking about how I'm like shrinking the number of Jokers. The one outlier that's out there that I really love is that the black and white version that LBS is doing, the looking down version. And to me, that screams Killing Joke, and I love that piece. And I'd be more inclined, now that's a big difference in cost or price, but
right.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Killing Joke Joker, I'd be more inclined to go that direction than this.
I need to contact Mr. Mestis and see if I can get any inside scoop about if there's a possibility of a variant, because I would definitely be interested in that. And again, it's shocking to me that I haven't ordered this. Yeah. But maybe that's wise. Maybe I hadn't realized all the points that you guys have made about the darker tones.
I wish they would have considered, Jeff, and I don't remember the exact panel off the top of my head. Are the ha-ha-has just like that in the panel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
I would have loved to see kind of, the amusement park elements on the base, perhaps, from the story, or I don't know, just something different.
Something. Well, anyway, it's up for pre-order right now, and it does make me wonder if they
love this. I love this.
This is fantastic.
This thing is nuts.
Yeah.
So this was done. Was this Pure Arts?
No.
Sumi. So I'm sorry, Sumi Arts. This thing's crazy.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh yes, this is the iconic, I think, comic. Superman. Type. Diorama, I guess you want to say, or
that's definitely a diorama. This could be.
Look at the bus, Jesus.
Well, even like when we'll get to some more photos here, but like even inside the bus is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
This is 1/6, right?
I think, but look at it. It's massive.
Yeah.
Obviously,
And
Superman.
New 52 Superman.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder how that was chosen.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
that
I
was
love it.
maybe that was the license.
it could be.
Yeah, true.
And what are
Look
these
at that.
parademons?
Jesus. Yeah. Ah, man, I love that. Are any light ups on this one, or do we know yet?
You can see that there's a plug-in on the
Oh,
table.
there you go. Yeah.
and you can see that there's a
right there. Yeah.
right there. So I don't know what would light up. Maybe the bus lights. And maybe I bet his eyes light up too.
I'm about to say his eyes.
I could see his eyes lighting up. You can see like indentions. So it looks like, yeah, I think that's going to be LED, at least in his eyes. But then like, let me show you, like, look at inside the bus.
Jesus.
There's like kids in there. Look at the bus driver.
Holy cow. Is that
And they didn't have to
wait a
do
minute.
this.
That's a figure in the bus, that bus driver?
Yeah.
The
There's a
seat
figure.
ripped.
Yeah, look at the seats.
Wow.
I mean, those are actual. That's actually padded seats inside the bus.
That's crazy.
I
Just
think
a
I'm
lot.
going to be in on this. I think, Jesus, this is going to be awesome.
I hope someone displays this in San Diego.
That would be really
yeah.
cool to see.
I'd like to see it in person.
I wonder what the price point on something like this is going to be.
How do you,
Not cheap.
do we know this? Is it 6 scale?
I think I read that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks 6 just based on like right there. It doesn't look quarter,
No.
but just based on the guy standing next to it. I was just impressed with even the details inside the bus. I was like, that's so cool. But I would assume that looks lit up on the eyes, doesn't it?
Yeah,
right
that
there?
does look lit up.
Oh,
right
and then
there.
his these lasers coming out of him.
Oh, cool.
That's cool. Oh, and then like the little explosions lit up down here too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can see the laser. I wonder if these laser beams it's what's come out of his eyes,
Yes.
piercing
Yeah.
through him, and then boom, and then exit wound, basically. That's crazy. That's fun. So anyway, I thought that was really cool. These are some photos from this weekend. Obviously, Monster Palooza, where Jeff was at. And you can see Mr. Igo back there. But Jeff, we talked a little bit about it on Sunday. But, for people watching tonight, what did you think overall of the booth?
Oh, I think it's awesome. I think it's cool that they're ramping up, that they're dealing with really premium sculptors. Hey, look, there's me.
There he is right there.
Yeah, it's really cool. I can't wait to see Lilith and the Lizard Queen painted up. That's a funny picture.
It is funny.
And Dawn's Early Light is really cool too. I'm not sure. I'm probably not going to order her. But man, the Lizard Queen is.
Oh, yeah. That one stands out. Yeah.
It's my favorite of the show, although I do like this sculpt a lot too.
Yeah, so that's Franco. That's Lilith. That's the alternate portrait. And that's a beautiful piece too.
Ooh.
I can't wait to see it painted up. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Franco Carlissimo was there at the show, and I'm really glad you got to hang out with him for a little bit. He seems like a cool dude.
He's a very cool dude, no doubt about it. He just walked right up and said, "Jeff, never met before," and we had a great time chatting for a long time. So it was great.
Yeah, this one you can't feature in everybody's living room, but
well,
Yeah.
I mean, not to say it in a bad way, but she looks very young. I don't know if I would want to feature it.
Yeah.
Type thing like that.
It's a risky piece, but it is based directly off the art, so it's
it's really, they did a fantastic job of capturing the art in 3D. I think.
I do too. Especially, I really feel like the cape flow was really well done.
Yeah.
This one was cool. I like the offering. Would you say that was third scale?
That's third scale down there.
Down there, yeah. I love that they're offering that.
I like that. I really like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still impressed with the paint on this one.
That's the 1/10.
Yep.
Right next to the 1/3.
Just awesome. Just awesome seeing that they're doing a small one of that one as well.
Yeah, that's 1/10 as well.
1/10.
I think
This
that's
is the one I like.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
that's the Lizard Queen, also known as Deja Thoris.
This is Deja Thoris?
No, it's Deja Thoris.
Oh, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I could see why you'd be all over this one then.
So, yeah. So it's really, really a nice piece.
I love this guy.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't wait to see him painted. Jesus.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. Did they say what color?
Well, it's interesting. So Dave found this render posted somewhere by a young sculptor who's never had a licensed piece produced. And they bought the render from him, then worked with him to tweak some elements, just very minor tweaks. The render that he posted, he had colored digitally. And the lizard was kind of a really bright green. And I talked to Todd and Igo about it, and they're going to tone that down a bit. I don't know how much, but the card there shows a little bit of what it might look like. But anyway, I think it's going to be awesome, and it's a big piece, but it is quarter scale, and I think
it's 1/3. Jesus, yeah, it looks big. Yeah, like you said.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be a hit for them.
I love it. I think it's beautiful. I could see that one doing really well for them. I think this one will probably sell better than any of the other stuff they put out.
I actually asked them, what piece is getting the most attention, and they said Lizard Queen. Now that might be because she was in the corner of the booth, so people were seeing her from different directions. But yeah,
I just feel like she stands out. I mean, just especially with the lizard. I mean, he's so well done.
Yeah,
has a great face. So anyway, congratulations to Reventure Studios. Obviously, again, Todd from Spec Fiction and Dave Igo. Always a hoot. I'm glad you guys got to hang out together.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
And there's Franco right there.
Yeah.
And there's Mark from COC. I'll give a shout out to him as well. These were some photos from this a couple weeks ago, actually, and then I think that they had this also on display this past weekend in Denver. So we did a couple of booth tours. So thank you again for everybody that's tuned in for those. But this is a production sample, and man, I think this guy looks great.
Yeah, as soon as that was posted, I messaged Anthony and said, "Is that production?" And he said, "Yep." So I'm quite pleased. It looks just like what we saw when we pre-ordered. And we're in the window. We're in the shipping window right now. It's June to August.
That's great. I just love him. I love how big he is too.
Yeah.
Just awesome. This is from J&D Studios. This is Ana de Armas. I think this thing is beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I PO'd this that night, and
Did
it
you?
sold out by the time I woke up the next morning at like 5 a.m. But yeah,
I feel like it was, gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I would say it's overpriced, but I feel like it was really expensive. But I think this one's probably going to do really well for them.
Mm-hmm.
Looks just like her to me.
Oh yeah.
How many of these did you buy, Dan?
4.
4 of them.
I'll tell you what, I was showing my wife is a huge John Wick fan. She loves that series. And I showed her the picture of this piece and of Wick, and she's like, "Ooh, how come you're not collecting those?" I mean, this piece looks phenomenal. That looks like a photo of the actress. That doesn't even look like a statue.
It really does. It's funny because I was talking with my wife about, just the stress with the Marvel statues and some of the pieces and what to get.
What did she say? I said, "Hey, babe, I'm stressed out. What's going on? I'm stressed out about statues." Does she like?
She just flat out like, "You're an idiot."
Yeah.
She's like, "I told you." I said, don't buy the Marvel stuff. Blah blah blah. And in many aspects, she's right, but she doesn't like the comic book stuff. She really likes the movie stuff.
Yeah.
And so, she looks at something like this and she's like, I see so much more value in something like that than I do, a comic book Spider-Man or a comic book Iron Man. She just doesn't care for that stuff, but she really does appreciate the movie stuff. And I think this is one of the best examples. Like, this thing is insanely beautiful. And just, to me, it looks just exactly like her.
I don't know how they did the tattoos on the silicone. I mean, it's just crazy.
They did it with the Harley. And so I would assume, it's got to be some sort of printing process.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I just don't know how, but I know it's very difficult to print on silicone from what I've been told.
They brought in a tattoo artist to actually tattoo each piece.
That would be something.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. That's why you're paying the price.
That's what I was going to say. That's why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for the John Wick because I missed the boat on the John Wick. I would love to have the John Wick and pose them side by side, of course. Or something.
Matt, has that one already shipped?
Oh yeah, the John Wick's been out for 6 months ish or so.
What about getting the Blitzway one?
I like that one. I do. I really do. Yeah.
I feel like that one had a better face sculpt.
Mm-hmm.
Just in my opinion, but I don't remember what scale it was. Was it third?
It's
or
1/4. 1/4.
Oh, darn it! So it wouldn't work. Then.
It wouldn't work.
Man,
look at that!
I know
Jesus.
it's just nuts. I love the actress.
Mm-hmm. I like the movie. The movie was good to me.
It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It starts out with action, pretty much, type thing. So yeah.
Well, she's got a sword, so she could be my Talia.
There you
Mm-hmm.
go.
There you go.
There's a great quote. There's a great post in the chat from a true comic book fan who says, "No way Hulk would get venomized." I love that.
That's pretty good.
That's
now,
for you.
Speaking of that, I'm not a big fan of all venomized strawberry shortcake and all that jazz. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but that the XM venomized Hulk looks incredible.
It looks good too.
You get two torsos. Piece. You get two torsos with the the ultra Mac Daddy version.
If it ever comes out.
Well, they say it's shipping next month. So
okay, all right. Well, that's good news.
Mm-hmm.
This is that Ivy that we were talking about earlier, and
I like that.
The portrait that's on it isn't my favorite. The one in the corner down here is, but I'm excited to see this. I've been really sold with what Prime One's done with the dioramas. I wasn't initially sold, but having multiple now, I'm excited for this one.
I think my only hesitation with this, Chris, is that I think Jeff's there, I think fits better with the other premium formats than this.
I do too. And I wouldn't have her where I wouldn't have her on the back row with the other premium formats.
Yeah.
She would be with my other Prime One dioramas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Wow.
So, you were talking, Matt, about, collections that have a lot in a small space.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of an example of that, where you have just obviously a massive Poison Ivy fan.
But we got two
look at it.
of the Prime Ones, the skin and the green, so yeah.
It's just crazy how many beautiful Ivy statues have been made over the years.
Wow.
But it's crazy.
Whose is that? Do we know who's this?
I can't remember. I feel like it was maybe a female collector.
Okay.
But I can't remember her name, but I thought it was interesting just to see the scale of the Poison Ivy diorama from Prime One next to the Sideshow one here. Gives you kind of an idea of the size.
I actually like that side, the kind of classy pinup of that Sideshow one.
Had that one. It's great.
You did?
Yep.
Yeah.
I had it for a little while too, and then I decided to keep the one in the background there.
I like that. Yeah, I like that one.
Chris, do you have the Caucasian one, or do you have the green one?
So at one point I had both, and I sold the green one.
Okay.
And then I actually missed the green one and sold the Caucasian one.
Okay.
And bought the green one back. And I'm really glad I did. And the main reason is I really liked the newer one because of the portrait and the hair. I like the hair sculpt better. I felt like it looked better. But then after having it in hand, the green was more Jim Lee. And her hair kind of made her look a little bit more evil, whereas the newer one kind of made her softer, which was appealing. But then whenever I actually got it, I'm like, that's why I preferred the green one, just because she looked a little bit more like a bad guy.
Yeah, I can see that.
This was the big tease today, just out of nowhere. Again, we talked about it a little bit earlier. This is the He-Man Masters of the Universe. This is the 3rd scale piece, and I thought the sculpt looked fantastic. I really liked the low profile base with the gray skull base. It wasn't massive. It wasn't a crazy Prime 1 base. I'm a little bit nervous about the crazy Prime 1 price. But again, if you guys had to choose, would you choose this one or would you choose the one with the Panther?
Oh, the one with the Panther all day long.
Yeah. Yep. Easy. That's easy.
And again, that was based on the artwork of Lee Bermejo, which is awesome. So I would assume that they'll do him and probably a Skeletor. I don't know if they would go further in the movie line. Prime 1 doesn't go too deep usually. I guess they did with the Justice League. I think that's probably the furthest they've ever gone, but in terms of movie stuff. But I guess we'll see. This one also went up for pre-order this week. This was the Cammy. This is the I think this is quarter scale if I remember right.
I do like that. I don't know what that cat's looking at, but
you know exactly what it's looking at.
I don't know, Chris.
But the one thing I really liked about this statue was the change in pose.
Yeah,
because you get this pose, but then you also get this pose.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, which I thought was pretty cool. And the ultimate bonus version has this little proximity, and I don't know. I just thought it was really cool. Like, you just don't see a lot of like completely changeable torso bodies like that, where the whole thing
looks like 2 statues.
It really does.
Yeah.
I just think that they rotate her around, and then the arms and the head rotates.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, the body itself is the same, but it's just cool. You can display it either way.
Yeah,
I like it. It's got some nice movement to it.
Yep.
This is a new piece from our friends over at Bottleneck, which is really exciting. This one is, definitely an animated series feel. This is their second statue release behind the Batman bust that we featured here on the channel. And we gave one away on our 200th episode, which was awesome. So again, thanks everybody that was here for that. And it does come with 2 different snow globes, which I thought was pretty cool. So, it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I thought it was pretty neat.
That's fun.
Definitely has the animated feel to it.
Didn't they do a Kermit?
Bottleneck?
Like a Kermit Predator.
Not that I've seen, but I could be. I might just not have seen it.
Let me hunt for it, but continue.
All right. It also does come with an art print, which is cool.
That's cool.
So if you are, if you are a CC of our group, you might be all over this. It does for the print and bundle. It's $295. So $70 shipping though.
Ugh.
So that hurts. But anyway, that's kind of what it looks like. I think it's cool. Had some updates from Sideshow on the edition sizes. 600 on the Han Solo.
I love this. I love that one.
I think it's awesome. I wish they would do a Greedo companion piece. I think that could be really fun. But 600 on that. 400. I guess it is a little bit more. 400 on the Punchline.
720. Ooh.
And that's what she was. And then the exclusive was 250. This is the version that I would display right here. I like that pouty face. Only 250 on Snake.
I can't believe Snake didn't sell more.
I am too.
It's just classic. It's classic. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would do a little bit better also. 700 on the creature.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still tempted by that one.
I like it.
Jeff, I think you got to get this one, bro.
It's pretty cool.
It's got your name written all over it. You know,
Say give a shout out to Bryan Diehl. Like he is, full on monsters, and I think he got this one. I think.
are they doing like a black and white one too, or what? Yeah,
I think so. I think they're going to do black and whites for all these main characters. I don't think the black and white's up for pre-order yet on this one though. But like the Frankenstein looks great, and the Dracula, not the Dracula. What is it? The Bride of Frankenstein.
Jeff, would you go black and white or color?
Color.
color. Okay, I thought you would have went black and white. Oh.
No, there's too much cool stuff on the base and everything that I'd want to see in color.
Oh, right.
True, I can see that.
Yeah, all those bubbles and stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be tough though.
It'd be cool if they left the base color, but you could get the body like the Noir version. You know, just like for just saying they had that pop of color, but then type thing like that.
You could buy 2 statues and do that.
You could.
You could have your own little custom statue. 450 on Storm.
No.
That's a cool statue.
I like it. I know not everybody does, but I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Look at the detail.
I think
on
the
it.
light up is gonna. I think the light up's gonna be epic because they've been on point with their light ups lately.
Yeah.
I'll give it a sideshow.
Yeah, like right lately, especially I've been thinking of like the way Jim Mintz has been doing his back display. He's got all the pieces lit up, all the different colors, and it looks really good. I could definitely see that piece being added. This was teased by Jazz Inc. And they've been doing a lot of 6-scale figures and different things. And I thought this looked pretty good. Not bad. Maybe not quite Hot Toys quality, but still really good.
Mm-hmm.
This is an update on that Sumi art. This is that Harley Quinn. That one still, it looks like. I thought it would be out by now, but it looks like they're still working on it.
Everybody's delayed.
Everybody
coming out on time.
Everybody.
Except J&D because they do everything in house.
Yeah.
So J&D and LBS. Give props to LBS. Yes.
I was just thinking the other day. I've got 1, 2. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 6 J&D on pre-order.
I think I'm right with you. I got 4.
Isn't that crazy?
From 0 to 4.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've got the 2 Pirates, the Caribbean, the 2 Jokers, the Ben Affleck Batman, and the Bane from Dark Knight Returns. Is that all of them? Is that 6?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. This was I think this is a PCS piece, right?
Yeah.
Kucheric Brothers.
Yeah.
I don't know how well this one will do. I don't know if that character's popular enough. I mean, obviously Venom is cool. I don't know. I always think of like how great that Queen Studios Venom bust was from a number of years ago, with all the drool and stuff. These are some pieces from Iron Studios. We've got Scrooge McDuck.
That's cool.
One thing I liked about this is there's 2 different versions. So there's this version, which is fun if you're a Disney fan, and then there's also the one on the safe.
I like the safe. Yeah.
And then inside the safe are the nephews.
Oh, that's even better. That's even better.
Wasn't that fun? I thought it was neat. That's 1/10.
That's fun.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
I need this in life size, Chris. Come on.
Yeah, you do.
Make it happen.
Man, with your new space, man, you're gonna need all life size everything. But it's still a pretty good size piece.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
New Turtles from PCS also in 1/10. They keep churning stuff out.
That half-scale Wrath is shipping, and that piece is pretty cool.
Yeah, Sideshow just did like an out of the box thing, and it's massive.
It's big.
Oh yeah.
It's way bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I like that. I like that little baby Raphael.
The little baby one, yeah.
Really fun.
I don't know what this is. Saint Sia? Knights of the Zodiac. So anyway, I'm sure there's somebody out there that knows what this is, but I thought it was cool. Little rays of burst of power coming out.
So that Kermit I was thinking of is actually Kermit as an alien.
That's pretty funny.
Oh,
Alien Kermit.
Yeah, and it's Bottleneck Gallery.
Okay. So
All
they have
sold out.
three statues then.
All sold out now.
This is a 10th scale Lobo. Thought it looked pretty good. Likeness looks pretty good to me.
oh yeah.
I hope this movie does good or does well. I mean, you know, like you said, hopefully it'll have a little bit darker tone, a little bit more fun.
I think he's gonna be a better Lobo than Aquaman.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so too. I just feel like he was kind of born to play it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This I thought was really cool. And I noticed a lot of collectors were commenting about there's not really a lot of like Masters of the Universe, just Castle Grayskull statues.
Mm-hmm.
And so people were excited about this one that they could just pair it up with other things that they have in their collection.
Sure.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
And they said, you know, I've got a bunch of like the tweeter head pieces. Like, how cool would that be just to have this around the tweeter head pieces? I'm like, yeah, it'd look great.
Oh yeah.
So
You could do a perspective, like have it up on something, and in the background, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be cool.
yeah, absolutely. I just thought that was really neat that they offered it that way, and not just, you know, with an actual figure.
It's crazy though that it's only 8 inches tall.
Yeah, it's not massive, but it still has some presence to it. You know, it's I don't know. I mean, yeah, it definitely could be bigger, but bigger also means more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
There's Jared Leto right there. I thought the sculpt looks cool here. Little Snake Mountain.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm really excited to see what they do with the Prime 1 animated one. I can't wait to see what they do with that piece. The movie stuff's cool, but I'd rather see that.
Oh yeah.
But I thought that looks pretty good.
I like the paint on that one. Paint looks
Yeah.
good. The blue looks real good. The blue looks real good.
It's a lot of like shading too, like different
Shade,
colors
yeah.
of blue and purple, and it looks nice.
Like
Almost
it's
kinda
light blue. It's like light bluish on the knees, right? And
Yeah.
then it just goes different tones. I like that.
Yeah, it stands out to me.
Oh,
New
Thundercats.
Lionel also. That's right, a little 110 Thundercats.
mm-hmm. I had the Thundercats. I'll tell you that. I was a big Thundercat fan.
I thought the sculpt looked good on this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love this.
Are you getting this one?
I want it. Yes. I think this is going to be one of the best versions of Superman out, especially Kingdom Come. So yes,
Oh, good Lord. I wonder how many face sculpts this one will have.
35.
I bet so.
I got the official report. 35.
I like the Hawkman on it. I think that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Man, look at and that's the back of the.
I
base.
know. That's what I hate about these things is like there's so much detail, but it's on the back.
That's insane.
Isn't that beautiful though? And like it looks like the background is some sort of like crystal effect.
Crystal, like see-through
Do
kind
you
of.
see?
It's a scene.
Yeah.
It's a scene from the graphic novel.
I wonder what they're going to use for that.
The Spectre floats right through the window. It's really cool.
That's neat. I wonder if it's like a translucent resin material.
Probably so.
But yeah, look at that. Jay knows what he's doing. These are some new photos from Pure Arts. They're getting ready to ship their quarter scale. So they're still working on that a little bit. So it's great
Is
to
this
see
the
some
one that-
progress.
Is this the one that had the Robin that had kind of a weird face?
Well, yes, you notice they're not showing Robin's face.
Yeah.
So that makes me think that they went and retweaked it.
Maybe they did. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, we had a chance to see it in New York, and it looked great to me.
Okay.
It's quarter scale.
Just leave Robin headless.
Yeah,
You'll be
I say
all right.
I would just take Robin off anyway.
Mhm.
But anyway, it's great to see some progress. Again, I thought this one was going to be out by now, but everything's just being delayed. Everything.
Yeah.
Just want to give a shout out to another collector. I believe it's Sam. And this was just some of his Finch pieces that he had done, and he finally framed it up, and thought it looked great together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, really nice.
It's a little art section I put together. They also posted they got a piece from Mike Perkins, Matt and myself and Dan. We all have some pieces from him, and I really liked this one with the window shade.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I like that scare.
Love that.
Oh.
So yeah, there's still some available too, guys. If you go to Mike Perkins, his website's called Big Cartel, and there's a number of these pieces that are still available. I feel like these are two of the best ones, but there's still like maybe 5 or 6 different scarecrows still available.
Is this like Wizard of Oz scarecrow?
Mm-hmm.
It
looks like it.
That's what it looks like.
Basically, what the storyline is back in the 30s, 20s or 30s. And so I think there's a lot of inspiration from, that old noir look. But Scarecrow definitely has that vibe. Looks good. Jim freaking Lee, guys.
Who is that? Jesus.
Panels, holy cow.
Do you imagine owning this page? Be pretty cool. Final Hush is finally out. Our friend Eric hit me up the other day and said that the hardcover is up for pre-order for the Hush hardcover. So if you're Hush 2, so now that all the issues are finally out, I'm anxious to read it all now. This is the Skeletor from Hot Toys.
It looks good.
6 scale. His eyes look like they light up. I wonder if they do.
I was about to say they do.
Base is cool. If you're a 6 scale collector. Yeah, they must light up.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. This is a Contemplation Skeletor. And there's obviously a crown version. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not.
That lights up too, it looks like.
That's cool. And there's a He-Man also. Here's a photo of them at Secret Base. Always kind of cool to see him on display. There's the He-Man. Again, great likeness on these across the board, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's Hot Toys or Iron Studios or Prime One. I think he looks more muscular here than he does actually in the movie.
A little bit.
Everybody's kind of complaining about he just doesn't look all that buff. Rolling eyes. A lot of skin. It's all seamless though, you notice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just noticing that too.
It's all seamless. Look at the skin texture around the knee. Look at that.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy? Man, that's nuts. And again, this would be just something cool even if you don't want the statue, just to get the base.
Oh yeah.
It's neat. And then the Supergirl also.
Look at the likeness on that.
Yeah,
Jesus. That's dead on.
Yep.
Yeah, they're nailing this. It kind of makes me wonder if there'll be a surprise Prime One statue of her too.
Oh, you gotta know there's gonna be a surprise. I think they're gonna do the same thing they did with Superman. Kind of thing.
I think she'll sell really well.
Oh yeah.
Especially if people really like her. She seems kind of fun and snarky.
Yep.
So I think people will dig her take.
And then they'll probably
look at
a
this.
Lobo. Yeah, look at that. Jesus.
I like that line from the trailer where she says, "My cousin sees the good in everyone, but I see the truth."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think people will like her a lot more.
Yeah.
And like I said, that last trailer that they released today looks so dark. It looks like a dark world and everything. So it looks real good.
I hope it does well. We could use some DC success.
Yeah.
I hope crypto survives.
Yeah,
I
I know.
hope so too. Oh, they better.
Oh, they ain't gonna kill off crypto. He's a money bank for he's the
Yeah,
biggest
okay.
money bank DC's had in a while. you know, so yeah.
Oh, is his paint on his skin
Yeah.
actually scarring?
I guess, yeah.
Look at that. See? It looks like it's scarring. That's cool.
Yep.
Might be a little spoiler, I guess. I don't know. I don't know enough about Lobo.
Do you think they're gonna Prime One's gonna do a statue of him?
I would
Probably
think
so.
so if the movie is doing well.
Yeah.
I mean, people love him as an actor.
Mm-hmm.
These are some of the smaller Street Fighter ones that PCS is doing.
Mm-hmm.
They've released a few more. I kind of think these are kind of more what I describe as more cutesy. I know some people are really excited about this because I guess they've never done her likeness. So that's really exciting for collectors to finally get this Queen Amidala. I thought the likeness was really good. Very young Natalie Portman. Do you know who her kind of body double was for that movie? That sometimes played Queen Amidala as kind of like the distraction in the movie? Keira Knightley.
Really?
Ooh.
Yep. That was her film before she did Pirates. So sometimes Keira Knightley's in the makeup.
Wow.
So in the movie, when they didn't want to risk her being up front and center, they would put the body double in, and then she would be off to the side in the cloak or whatever. I thought that was interesting. But yeah, Keira Knightley. Little Star Wars nerd fact for everybody.
Oh.
And that is all of our pictures.
That's all the picks, huh?
Yeah, and it's funny because I didn't think I had very many tonight. Sometimes, you do the show every couple of weeks, and there's only, there used to be like bam, 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 but things have kind of slowed down with things that have been revealed, but still quite a lot of good stuff. And obviously, we're hitting movie season, so there's going to be a ton of movie stuff. But anyway, anything you guys saw that you have to have?
No,
I don't think so.
So except maybe that Lizard Queen.
Oh yeah.
That is a cool piece, and that's why I envy you, because I feel like that's a Sanctuary piece, and it would fit in the Sanctuary, and you can make it work in the Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Could I get that? No. No. I don't know. Stanley says, any SDCC plans?
Yeah.
Those two are going. So
We're going. I was telling Jeff the other day that I got an invite to a
Todd McFarlane, right?
Yeah, a Todd McFarlane VIP thing where you can see the new stuff early.
Nice.
And so I'm excited. I need to see if I could bring a guest. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if you'd be interested in doing that or not, but
not really. You said it's Wednesday, right?
It's preview night. Yeah, so you'll already be in.
I'm already going to be in, yeah.
But you can't film, though. That's the only bad thing.
Can't film Sideshow.
Yeah, you can film other stuff. Yeah, I'm debating whether I got approved for the press pass, but I would have access to buying exhibitor badges, but I've heard they're like $800 a piece, which the exhibitor means I can get in early, but with the press pass you get in with everybody else. So I don't know what to do.
Well, I mean, this really only affects you on preview night. I mean, you can go in earlier every day, but do you need to? I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. And again, the main thing I want to film is obviously Sideshow.
I'd probably save the money if I were you.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's a David Finch piece right there.
Yeah.
Or a couple David Finch pieces. But I don't know.
It should be a great show. I mean, Sideshow will be up. We'll be back, and PCS is going to be back, and Wet is going to be there.
Iron Studios probably.
Iron Studios. So it's going to be probably the best show this year for Statue.
Also, it's not something that I'm going to do, but like the studios are back, so they're going to have the big, DC reveals and Marvel reveals. So
You're not going to
That-
sleep outside overnight to get into Hall H?
Not going to do it.
Neither am
Not
I.
going to do it. But I'm hoping to at least catch a panel or two with you.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be
Yeah, I don't
fun.
think that'd be good for your back, Chris, sleeping on the sidewalk.
I'm sitting in this chair. My back hurts, so I can't even imagine.
That's how I
those,
am too.
those poor people
Yeah.
in those freaking tents. Like, did you ever walk that? Like Jeff and I walked that along the pier.
Oh, I slept out.
You did?
Uh-huh. I sure did.
It is nuts to see that line of people. Like, it's crazy to think, well, I've been out here for 3 days or whatever. Like, oh my God.
We stayed out, I think it was from noon the day before, I think is what it was.
Okay.
And it was the four of us. Yeah, we had a great time with all the people around us and everything. And one of the best parts of that was the next morning at it was early, I don't know, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. And Andy Serkis came out and started had trays of coffee. He had like an assistant with him, and he had trays of coffee that he was giving out to people online.
That's so cool.
That's great.
Really cool. Yeah.
I love stuff like that.
And there was a big Lord of the Rings panel that year and stuff. And yeah, it was.
And who did you get to see? Did you get to see everybody?
We saw panels I'll have to post some pics because we saw Justice League panels. We saw the Flash and the Arrow series were really hot at that time. So we saw all that. Lord of the Rings, Marvel. I mean, it was huge. 2014. So it was,
that's
everything, all that stuff was big. Yep.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm looking forward to that show. It's we're tacking it on to a family vacation, so it's going to be a lot, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and can't wait to hang out with Jeff a little bit too. And
We're gonna have a great time.
I'm just so excited the Sideshow is going to be there. Like that's a big deal that they're back.
Yeah, it really is.
You know
Really
what would be impressive if, because Sideshow and Prime One, are, in business together. It'd be impressive. And you would think if it's ready, or if they had at least a couple ready, but that Henry Cavill Nightmare Superman that's been delayed from Prime One, that would be epic to see, especially like at SDCC with all the movie, type thing like that. That'd be epic to see.
I'm hoping that they do have some Prime One. They did last time. They had a whole table. So I'm hoping that they'll have some other stuff. They did, when we had Anthony on, he did say that it's a smaller area. They're not going to be. I don't remember how big he said it was, but it is maybe not substantially smaller, but it sounds like it's going to be a bit smaller. So
I almost wonder if it's going to be more focused on Sideshow rather than.
I would think so. Like if you think back to that last booth, like think how much of a section was dedicated to the 6 scale stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like it was nuts. Like there was a lot of 6 scale. And so it would be great just to see. I would be okay with that. Just some statues and then maybe a few figures.
Yeah.
Let them showcase their brand.
Yeah,
their
that's
stuff,
the thing is, let them showcase. And if there's, 1 or 2 Prime One pieces or a couple of Iron Studios pieces or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping they don't fill it with a bunch of like the little cutesy stuff and the, some of the vinyl-y stuff. I would really like to see, I don't know, something more statue related. I'm hoping. So we'll see. But again, I'm just happy we get something. We've been talking about it for years. Eyes on product, and this is exciting. So anyway, gentlemen, thank you guys for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. Matt, go get some sleep.
I know.
Or another early morning. That's right. And it's great to have you guys back, and hopefully things are settled down just a little bit back again. I know you guys have been so busy. Yeah, a little bit. That's a good thing. Although summer's kicking in, that's the way it goes. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Hit the like button on the way out. Anything going on with the sanctuary that people need to know about?
Not at the moment.
Go watch his go watch his Monster Palooza footage.
Yeah.
He had some great stuff, and it was just great to see statues at a convention again. So it's just nice to see.
So this is kind of funny. Before Monster Palooza, I thought I should do a separate video with Dawn's Early Light, because YouTube is not going to like that statue.
Not going to like it.
But I got lazy and I did one thing, and sure enough, they immediately said, flagged it. And I don't mind that they practically demonetized it, but that means that they also don't really promote it.
Right. Yeah, you don't get the views.
So it's not getting the exposure that even the ECC booth is getting.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens with me tonight since I showed it too. We'll see what happens.
Oh,
But
that's a good point.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't on your thumbnail though, was it? Like that's the thing.
It
is,
was
like,
just her face.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that sucks. Well, anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll be back in a couple weeks for Rogues Gallery Live. Bye, guys.
Have a good night, guys.
Y'all.
Good night. Good night.